Hello everyone, welcome to the very last day of this Coherence and Quantum Entanglement course for this which was offered by NPTEL this semester, and you guys have taken a 12-week journey for this course, which was instructed by Professor Anand Jha from IIT Kanpur, and I am your TA Nilakshi Shanapati from IIT Kanpur, and we used to have problem solving and doubt clearing sessions on every Saturday 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And today is finally the 14th April of 2024, where we are going to end the classes, end the session of this semester formally. So this is the end of the semester, and everybody of you have now very well known, are all are aware about this course, me, and whatever has done in this course. But of course, for the last time, this will be a formal session where I will be discussing about all of the credentials that you require to know for your this course, such that if you want to visit the course things again and again, then you can visit again after the course ends also. And your examination is on 28th April in several cities, and for that, regarding that also, you have received only already a mail, but today we will go through the thing that what are the required informations that you need to know for your examination purpose. So this was the Coherence and Quantum Entanglement course, and 12 video is already released yesterday, which actually happened on 5 on yesterday, like this Saturday 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And before going to all of the examination details, for the last time I want to mention about all of the credential details, like where you can find these videos later on, where you can find the lecture notes, and the discussion session class notes, all of the things, and then eventually I will discuss about the examination things. Okay, so the first thing is that if you of course everybody cannot make the time at the exact time when this classes actually starts, but if you want to revisit these videos, like whatever is happening in the problem solving session, then you can of course go to go to my YouTube channel, that is the NPTEL official channel for uploading the NPTEL videos for this problem solving session, and that is this. So you guys are already well aware. You can see that this week 12 video is already uploaded in the yesterday, and hopefully before the examination, you will have to cover all of this problem solving and discussion session, such that you can perform better in your examination. But for the timing, I will again share the YouTube channel's link once again in the chat section. So this is the video, this is the channel link which is shared in this chat section. And the next thing is that let me go to my NPTEL drive. This is the NPTEL site, like the drive folder, where you can find out my these class notes, which I used to discuss on the problem solving session. And most probably today I will not use anything, because today our main purpose is to discuss what has happened in this course from the beginning to end, as well as about to discuss. I will give you some more problems which you can practice yourself. Of course, if you find any problem regarding solving any problem, then you can contact me, and the contact procedures are there are few platforms through which you can contact me. First is this Q&A portal, which is opening now. You can see this in this Q&A portal, several people used to ask many questions, and we used to answer the questions from the students, such that you get to know this course as well as possible. And next possible way to contact with me even after the course is done. If you want any guidance regarding this course and any references, any books, sometimes people are used to ask for the books and the soft copy of them via mail, so you can mail me, and this is my mail id. Okay. And next thing is that another option is that if you are seeing any particular video, go to the particular videos, go to comment section of this of YouTube, and then comment there. I will answer there also. So these are the possible ways to contact with me for discussing anything regarding this course, and any doubt that you have. So as you know that you, of course, you guys are aware about these things, but this is the, as I have told, that this is the last time I am mentioning all of these things very formally, because after that we will not be able to meet via online through this Google Meet portal. So and yes, and you can see that one more thing is that here the problem solving sessions, download video recording and all of this are given here in this in the SWAYAM portal by NPTEL. If you go there, then you will be able to find this Excel sheet where you can find the YouTube link simultaneous corresponding to each week, and as well as you can see that presentation folder link is also present there, which is a drive folder link, so you can access anything which you want. And I hope I will make sure that after even after the course ends, you guys get the permission to access all of this, because I know that it's not always possible to go through all of the things while the semester is going on, and while the lectures are going on, because simultaneously keeping the track is sometimes difficult. But of course you can visit again and again whenever you want, if I gave you the access for even after the examination also. So that will help you for cherish your knowledge, check, revisit again and again, and eventually make eventually you will be a pro in this field. Okay, so after that I would like to discuss about the examination details, which is shared with you already. You can see that on the 11th April 2024, there was a mail received, all of you have received, and even if you have not gone through, let us check that what it is actually saying, because this is important to you for your examination purpose. So the exam format will be what will be the exam format. You can check that there are two type, the type of exam will be available in the list. Let me open the list and check what is for us. Okay, so let me find. Coherence and Quantum Entanglement course, which is NOC 24 PH 21, taken by Professor Anand Kumar Jha from IT Kanpur, 12 weeks. This will be a online computer based course. Okay, this will be an online computer based examination. So the type of examination for our course is online. And of course this is a thing which is applicable for only the exam registered candidates. I think 44 students have registered for this course examination. And 1 minute. Okay, so you will have to appear the allotted exam center and produce your hall ticket and government photo identification card, for example either driving license or passport or PAN card or voter card or other card with your name, date of birth, photograph and signature. You need to carry that government photo identity card for verification and take the exam in person. Okay, and you can find the final allotted exam center details in the hall ticket. The hall ticket is yet to be released. It is not released yet, and we will notify the same through email and SMS. Whenever the do not need to panic for this. Whenever the hall ticket will be released, you can go to the to your mail and check your mail. It will be there, you will receive that, and you will as well receive via SMS. For type of for those exams which are online computer based exam going to happen, please check the please check the details which is given below. So the questions will be on the computer and the answer will have to enter on the computer. Those who are already aware about JEE Main, JEE Advanced, GATE, IIT JAM, I think they are very well aware about the type of examination that which is going to happen for this NPTEL examination. But even if you are not, then please go. There are several portal nowadays to which is available online, which is available in the internet. Like you can go in the Play Store and download and check it, that how it actually works. These are very common nowadays, and most of you whoever wants to participate in any of the national examination, you need to be aware about this online computer based examination. So as it is saying, the questions will be on the computer and the answers will have to entered on the to be entered on the computer. And type of questions may include multiple choice question, fill in the blanks, and essay type answers, but etc. It can be there. For the essay type answer, you will of course be allowed to use some keyboard kind of things. Maybe that is typed keypad, or maybe it can be directly controlled through the mouse type keypad also be there. So that you will find in your examination. But most of the cases, I think this kind in case of this course, you will not get any essay type answer, essay type question. Rather it will be like whatever kind of questions you have solved till now in your assignments and quizzes, you will get only those. And here of course again the type of question type of exam, if it is paper and pen exam, then the question will be on the computer. You will have to write your answers on the sheet of paper and submit the answer sheets. Papers will be sent to the faculty for evaluation. But the type of exam paper and pen based, that is not for us, because in this course it is not allowed to use any paper pen. And if you are thinking that how will you be able to solve the questions without pen and paper, then let me know for let you know that for the online computer based examination, you will get a scribble pad and pen from the examination center, where you can solve your problems and eventually upload the answers in the computer. And at the end of the examination, most probably the scribble pad and the pen will be taken from you. And now another important thing that you must be thinking about is that calculator, because you need calculator in our course in various manner. Like you always need the calculator. Without them you cannot put the correct answer. So for that, kindly use the below link to get an idea how the on-screen calculator will work during the examination. This is again the standard GATE examination or IIT JAM examination or JEE Main Advanced GATE examination kind of calculator, which you most of you I think are aware about. If not, then it is a demo is given. This is the demo of the scientific calculator. You can only you can only use this scientific calculator throughout the examination, nothing more than that. And you will not be able to and lastly, you will not be able to carry any physical calculator with you. So this is the note is given that physical calculators are not allowed inside the examination hall. So these are the protocols and informations that you need to know and need to be aware about before the examination. So for that, one more time, that what you need to carry is just that hall ticket and a government photo identification card. Okay, so these are the required information for you for the examination purpose. And the scientific calculator, I would suggest that you if you go to the Google Google Play Store, then you will be able to get the gate calculator, scientific calculator. There are several applications like that, which you can get there for practicing it at your home. Because if you practice now at this moment by using the physical calculator, and later on if you try to try to use the scientific calculator or get this kind of online calculator at the examination directly, then it will be very hectic, or it will not be so good idea for you to use that directly there in the examination. Because then at that moment you will already be tensed about the examination, and then if you have not used scientific calculator beforehand, then it will be difficult for you to use it and get the correct answer. So I will suggest that please download this kind of scientific calculator from your play store, and please run this kind of calculator for this today is 14th April, your examination is on 28th April, I guess. So for the 2 weeks please use this kind of calculator, so you can be habituated with your with this kind of calculator. Okay, so and in the hall ticket you will be able to get you will be able to know that what is your examination center, and that examination center will of course be according to your choice that you have given for this course. Okay, and every from now to every week's solution, everything are released except the week 12, because week 12 last day for submitting the quizzes is 17th April, I think. Let me check. Yes, it is 17th April, and once it is done, then you will be able to get the access, or you will be able to get know about the solutions of these questions also. So and you will find that there are several questions which are actually done in your exam, in your problem solving and discussion session. That's why I always used to focus on and used to tell you that please go to the uh, please go to the problem solving and discussion sessions lecture videos, or if you have missed it live, then you can go to the um, YouTube channel and always check. But you should follow them, because there will be several questions which is not there in the assignments or quizzes, or it is not there, or it is not discussed anywhere. But you can get several extra questions here from here in these problem solving and discussion sessions. So it will be beneficial for you in the examination to solve much more to be able to solve much more kind of problems. Even it is possible that you get some questions directly from here. Okay, so this was the first things that I wanted to mention today. And now I will give you some tips, like what you need to solve for this what you need to do for this courses for the examination for this course. So but before that, let me wait for a few more people to join the today's discussion session. After that I will discuss this. Okay, so now these are the few things that I want to mention, that what do you need to focus on for this examination is to that, first, do practice the quiz problems, that is very important to you. Second, do practice problem solving sessions, questions and answers which are given to you. I will show all of the questions, answers and its solutions to you for the first, second and all of them. First, I am just telling that what you need to follow. Third is that go through the lecture notes very carefully. You will get questions from there. Fourth is keep track of time while solving problems. And fifth is that some more problems for you to to practice and do by yourself, that I will give you tomorrow today. In the four problems you will get about 8 to 10 sub problems which you always used to solve. And I wish that you will try to to solve the problems. And if you are finding any problem, any difficulty in that, you can always mail me, ask me anywhere, wherever whatever the platforms are, and then I will be able to help you, because this will be important. So now first, do practice the quiz problems. For that, all the quizzes are uploaded. This is from the week 0, week 1. These are the quiz, you can see these are the first is these are the quiz week 1 assignment 1 and the corresponding solution of that. So you can try the quizzes you have already solved and submitted the quiz assignments, all from the all week 1 to week 12. Now what you need to do is that please go to the quiz questions and try to solve them as fast as possible without seeing the solutions. If you are not feeling comfortable, then again come back to the solutions, try it, practice it, and again go back to the quiz and practice for your examination purpose. Because the third point is the fourth point is to keep track of time while solving the problems, and you need to do it very carefully to achieve a good marks in your examination. Okay, and maybe I will uh, tell you the like what is the process, like what are the things that you need to get the certificate. That thing I will come later. But yes, so these are the quizzes questions that I suggest practice it very nicely with keeping the track of time while solving the problems. Next thing is that do practice problem solving session questions and answers. And if you are asking yourself that where will you get those, first of first of all, go to this YouTube, and here you will get all the recorded session and discussion of them. And if you don't want to see them and just want to practice them from the practice them whatever has happened in these discussion sessions, then you can see week 1, week 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the class notes whichever I have discussed is uploaded here. This is the week 1. If you go through these, then you can see that whatever I have discussed, those are there, and eventually whenever I have discussed the problems, those questions answers are here. Now if you are asking that corresponding to question 1 of week 1, how will you get the question, then it is present there in your slide. These are the slides shared with you, like whatever the slides, these are the slides, and you can see that there are the questions. So corresponding to that week, you will be able to get the answers here in the class notes file. You will be able to get the questions from this Google slides and everything is shared with you. And of course and this so next suggestion is to just 1 minute. So my next suggestion for you to do practice the problem solving sessions, questions and answers, and of course by keeping the track of time while solving the problems. And third thing is that go through the lecture notes very carefully, you will get questions from there. In this part you can see the lecture notes are uploaded here corresponding to each and every week, and if you go then you will be able to see that what are the lecture notes. And you can, if even if you don't want to revisit the lectures again and again in these last days, then you can also just visit the lecture notes, and you will be able to get all the things that was discussed in the lectures, and you will be able to solve them, practice them, whatever you want to do. And these lecture notes are actually very nicely written by professor, and it is very handy to use uh, for your learning purpose, and of course for the examination as well, because the pointing and exactly the in the lecture notes the things are actually given in very point in the pointing manner, like particularly like for these question, you can find that if you have any question in your mind, you can maybe find them very typically, like it is already given as answer in your lecture note itself. So that is the third thing. And some more problems I'll provide to you that I have today, but before that I would like to go to the syllabus ones that we have covered, and you need to cover as well for the examination. And then I'll go through the things that we have covered from week 1 to week 12 through these slides, and then we'll end up with the questions. And today it is a 1 hour session only. So this was the coherence and quantum entanglement course, and the intended audience were like it is written everything that from senior UG, PG, PhD students and researchers in physics, optics and electrical engineering and computer science background. So the industry, so if you want to know about the industry applicable, then could be relevant for optics industry. Also this could be potentially highly relevant for industry based on quantum technologies involving photonics. As part of the upcoming national quantum mission, such companies will see a big boost. Now the course outline is that it is written that this course is for PhD and advanced under UG students, as well as for researchers who want to gain a solid understanding of this concept of coherence, as well as the applications in modern quantum optics and quantum information technologies. The course the course had actually two main parts. The first part focused on the concept of coherence associated with waves and one particle waves. In the second part, it focused on the transition into quantum entanglement by building the idea of two photon system and the associated concept of two particle coherence. So now you can see the course outline. First, in week 1 we discussed about main differences between classical and quantum mechanics. We introduced what is coherence, stochastic processes and some essential concepts. What are those? I'll go to the slides and discuss with you once again today. In week 2, we came to the joint probability function used in classical optics, as well as second order coherence theory for temporal correlations, some essential mathematical concepts like ergodicity and wide sense stationarity. Those we have learned about. Week 3, week 1, we learned about the quantification of temporal correlations, second order coherence theory of spatial degree of freedom, spatial correlations, some essential mathematical concept of it, and angular correlation function. Then it comes week 4, where we learned about the quantification of spatial correlation, its propagation of correlation, like Wolf equation and all those, and then second order coherence theory. In angular, we as well learned about the angular correlation, some essential mathematical concepts there, and quantification of angular correlation and second order coherence theory in polarization. In week 5, we quantified the polarization correlation. We learned about the visibility of polarization interference. We learned about degree of polarization coherent degree that visibility is directly related with the degree of polarization, and we have also learned about the degree of polarization coherent mode representation of optical fields. In week 6, we started that was the 50% of the course, almost 50%, not almost 50%. This week 6 was a transition period where we started discussing about the review of quantum mechanics, where we learned about the quantum mechanical correlation function. An example of one photon interference in Michelson interferometer was shown to you. And if you remember, then not only Michelson interferometer, like Mach-Zehnder interferometer, Michelson interferometer, there were several like double pulse setup. There are several types of interferometry was actually discussed with you via sometimes through the lecture notes, sometimes through the problem solving sessions, special questions. And by the end of the total session, I believe that you have learned about a lot of types of interferometer and how to solve, how to get to know about the intensity pattern or the fringe pattern from any Michelson any kind of interferometer that you have learned. I have tried to make sure that if you get any kind of interferometer, then how to solve it for one photon case and two photon case by using the two photon path difference. You learn that. Of course, in the first part we have just used wave optics, wave mechanics, whereas in the second part of the where we have started to use quantum mechanics, there we have shifted our discussion to the bracket notation with the Dirac notation of things. And we also use the concepts of we previously we are just using the concept of partial total coherent, partial coherent, or fully coherent, partial coherent, or incoherent mode, whereas in case of quantum mechanics we started discussing about pure state, mixed state, and so on. So after that, in the week 7 we started introducing to quantum entanglement, basics of nonlinear optics, second order nonlinear optical effects. We learned about the second harmonic generation as well as parametric down conversion, and after these parametric down conversion becomes our bread and butter, which we used to use several time every time after this. So after that we started with the temporal two photon state produced by the parametric down conversion. Then we learned about the phase matching in parametric down conversion. I have given you some of the references of your current research papers also, such that you can visit if you want to know much more detail about this process. Then we talked about temporal two photon interference. We derived the two photon interference law, one photon interference effects with entangled photons, some examples of two photon interference effects also. Then we came to the special degree of freedom, which is in week 9, that is two photon state produced by parametric down conversion. Now in the special degree of freedom, we then two photon interference and quantum measurement. In week 10, we asked the question that can the quantum mechanical description of physical reality be considered complete? And we answered the question, and we in between it the concept of hidden variable theory came. So what was the hidden variable interpretation of quantum mechanics and how it was violated by Bell inequality, that we have discussed. And in week 11, we quantified the Bell inequalities. We learned about how to do the Bell inequalities kind of things and entangled verification also. In week 12, finally, in week 11 itself, we did the entanglement quantification. In that, there was we learned about concurrence and entanglement of formation and connection between coherence and entanglement. In the week 12, we discussed about quantum cryptography and quantum teleportation. And in the meanwhile, while discussing all of this, we have also discussed about quantum lithography. So this was your syllabus, which we have covered very well and perfect manner, all of them, nothing is left at this moment. And now I will give you some examination purpose questions. No, now actually I want to visit to the visit to these slides where you will be able to we will discuss that one by one what we have done. So this is the So this is the NPTEL. This is the Coherence and Quantum Entanglement course by NPTEL, taken by Professor Anand Kumar Jha, who is the instructor of this, and I am your TA Nilakshi Shanapati, and by this time you guys are well aware about this. Now I will go through all of the details at what is covered till now in this course, but before that, let us have a 2 minutes break. Okay. So so in the week 1 we have discussed about we what is interference. In the classical, interference is division of amplitude is equal to division of energy, while as quantum interference is very typical. While we get the same interference pattern, but division of wave function is not the division of energy. We discussed details of this. Then we started with this discussion and then come to the basic mathematical concept we require for this course, that is a probability distribution, and we solve some problems here, and we end up the week 1 thing, week 1 discussion. If you go to the WaveTube channel, you will be able to find out the week 1 video. Then coming to the week 2, we discussed about Mach-Zehnder interferometer. A detailed look we looked very detailed here, and we solved problems based on the Gaussian random process and distribution and standard deviation again from this from this for this week 2. And again some more problem, because our first few days our main motivation was to be familiarized with this course, and to learn many questions, many different types, solving many questions, as well as to learn about handling interferometer. And we also were discussing about various practical scenarios, and um, as well as like I have shown you some experiments also. So that was week 2, and then it is coming to the week 3, where we discussed about second order spatial coherence theory, some essential mathematical concepts, quantified the spatial correlation and Wolf equation, and then the Van Sitter-Jarnike theorem. So here I showed you the Mach-Zehnder interferometer, practical Mach-Zehnder interferometer. I showed you what is EMCCT, what is SLM, what is laser, what are the things, how we produce this Mach-Zehnder interferometer, and what is the result from a double slit experiment. This was a live demonstration that I showed, that which we have performed actually in our here at IIT Kanpur, but as it was recorded, from the recorded video itself I showed you the recorded version of the double slit experiment. Also I have shown you the single photon experiment, that it was very as I told you that when we performed here, it was very astonishing for the people to see the single photon experiment for the first time. So I tried to give you a look at a glimpse of it, such that you can also get the idea, and here it is. If you want to revisit these things, you please go to the week 3 slides. Here there are the videos also. And this is the video, you see that it is running. I will not go to this. And after all of this, we started solving the problems. And while I was showing the single photon experiment and double slit experiment, lot of questions were there. We discussed lot of things, and then it came the problems. We discussed about the problem. We discussed about all of these problems, which are very basic, to calculate the cross spectral density, intensity, and so on. And then we come to the Young's interferometer, which is called spatial degree of freedom. And then of course the propagation of coherence, that is the propagation of correlation. We solve the Wolf equation. We also get the Van Sitter-Jarnike theorem. This was the problem 2, which was a Michelson kind of interferometer. I showed you that how to solve this kind of problem. Also we solved several other problems like related to the Van Sitter-Jarnike theorem, and some coherence area calculation, spectral amplitude, all of these things. Eventually we came to this week 4, where we learned about the second order spatial coherence theory, Wolf equation, Van Sitter-Jarnike theorem. I think there is some problem, because these are discussed in 4 and some of the part was discussed in 3. So and this was your homework problem, last problem, which I solved first. And then we came to the angular degree of freedom, after doing the spatial degree of freedom. So we get to know what is the angular one photon interference, and what are the Logger Gaussian modes. I showed you how to visualize this. These are the plots for them. I have given some reference also if you want to visit, that's why. And I also discussed that why a LG mode is a orbital angular momentum mode, because in a LG mode m per photon is L h bar by omega h bar. And we have also discussed about the LG mode form a complete basis, and we saw that how to visualize a LG mode, and through this video which I took from the Wikipedia. So this is the visualization that I showed you. And next I discussed about that Fourier transformation of this, like how to get the alpha like the Fourier relation of angle and OM. And then some interference effect in the angular degree of freedom, what are the LG modes, and we solved some more problems. And then we come to the week 5. Week 5 we discussed about the second order polarization theory, coherence theory, coherent mode representation, and eventually we start about the review of quantum mechanics. So first we have solved several problems, then polarization comes into the play, and we discussed lot of things about the polarization. We connect polarization with the polarization interference and its analogy with the temporal interference, and these Van-Sitter-Zernike theorem problems, and there are several problems again, and come up with the week 6, where we usually solved many problems because many of the people was telling that they were unable to solve the problem. I hope everybody of you can solve the problems now, and please go visit to them to solve this, to practice this. And then we come with the came up with this entangled photon generation through spontaneous parametric down conversion. I told about several references again, and what are the equations, and then we also told about the Smith decomposition, that if it is not separable or not Smith decomposed, it cannot be written as Smith decomposed form, then we can tell is that entanglement of entangled. And we discussed that there can be entanglement in various degrees of freedom, and I have given the reference to you. Then we come to the week 7, where we solved again some problems and two photon interference. We are moving towards the two photon interference, and before that we are learning about the phase matching, and we have learned about the type 1 type 2 phase matching, as well as collinear and non collinear phase matching. I have shown you the simulation also, and given you the reference also. This was the double pass setup, and I told you that how to calculate the delta L and delta L dash, that means the two photon path difference and two photon path symmetry for any of the cases. This is the formal formulation for the two photon case. With using, we have solved several problems after week 7. So first it starts from week 8, where we started discussing about the Hongo-Mandel effect, which was just using that kind of those formulas only. Then we have solved several problems which we required to use the two photon path diagram and solve the problems. Then eventually week 9, where we can start with this Michelson interferometer problem, and then partially coherent pump with the special degree of freedom entanglement, we started that. And then we started asking this question, that can the quantum mechanical description of physical reality be considered complete. And I answered this question explicitly by giving you a long description of it. I hope if you want to get, please visit to the week 9 video, uploaded video in the YouTube. Then we solved several problems, which was just from where you get to know about the quantum lithography here, as well as you will get to learn about the how to solve this kind of interferometry problems, Hongo-Mandel kind of several different type of Hongo-Mandel kind of interferometry problems. We learned about the quantum lithography through this problem, last problem, and there is a reference also you can visit. And then eventually we come with the week 10, and where again and again we are solving these two photon problems. Then we come to the quantum entanglement and hidden variable model, and give answer that why hidden variable model cannot be true, and what is the Bain inequality, and we came to the entanglement verification. And we discussed about the Bell violation and EPR measurement. Then again we solved several problems and came to the week 11 about entanglement quantification, concurrence. I have also discussed about entanglement of formation, and that is in detail discussed in your lecture. Then we solved again some more problems, which again required that two photon path difference and path asymmetry, and using those things we solved these problems. Again there can be another type of experimental setup for quantum lithography. And these are the two photon path diagrams. And then again solve more and more problems, and week 12 another problem starting from here. We now we are using the only the bracket notation, and you need to be familiarized with yourself with quantum notation. And then we eventually discuss about the quantum cryptography, its VB84 protocol, ECART protocol, and how to solve problem, and then the quantum teleportation, and we end up with some problem again. So this was the this was your all this was your journey from week 1 27 January 2024 and to 13 April 2024, and today is the 14th April 2024, where we are going to end up this course formally. So this is again the last few minutes I have for you to discuss anything and everything. If you want to discuss, you can. And at the end, as I promised, that I want to give you some more problems, so you can see that problem 1, problem 2, problem 3, problem 4, these were not discussed in your courses. This was not discussed in the problem solving session, or neither it was given in the quizzes or assignments. So I will suggest that please go to these problems. These are new problems to you. I just want to give some unknown problem, and maybe you can find some problem from some problem which are here. You can directly find some of them in the examination also. So I will request you, please go and visit these problems, try to solve it by yourself. If you are finding any problem, then please come to me or anyone and discuss them. It will be preferable to receive any mail such that I can reply you back with the solution also. And these are the problem 3 and problem 4. These are also you please try it by yourself. If you want to say that how will you be able to access the problems, then again and again I am saying this is the drive folder link which is shared with you through the SWAM portal by NPTEL. You will be able to get the access. You will be able to get the access of these from that, and you can visit the problems and solve it by yourself. Okay. So these are the problems that I wanted to give you. Please do it by yourself. These are some at the end of the course. At the end of the course, I just wanted to give you some problems which you always till now either quiz assignment solutions are provided to you, or either I have solved some problems which I have provided the solution to you. But this is the first time that I am giving some problems to you that you need to try it by yourself, and if you can do it, then it's very nice. We will be very happy from our side, because we have given our time, our effort for running this course, and to successfully end complete this course. So this was a coherence and quantum entanglement course, and there will be no discussion session after this session. This is the last session and last time I am meeting with you in a very unusual time, Sunday morning. So I hope this is the last message to you. I just want to convey that I loved this course, how it ran. Every one of you, thank you for joining here, for participating in this course, and please give the feedback about the lectures as well as the problem solving and discussion session. It will be helpful for us, and it will motivate us definitely, because again sometime again I will take another course, and if I have any problem here, then I will try to resolve them in the next session, next semesters. So everything is shared with you, every information that you require, those are known to you. So now this is the time to finally say goodbye and signing off for this course, for this semester. So all the best for the examination, and bye.